St Albans City recorded their first away win in National League South today with a 3-2 victory away to Weston-super-Mare. A funny old game here, and from a spectator's point of view, a wonderful afternoon. Plenty of chances at either end. Probably not the same for a manager, although coming back from 2-0 down must give you a lot of pleasure.
Yeah, I actually thought we started the game very, very well. We had a couple of chances early on. I felt we scored a really good goal with David Moyo and Weston combining. Weston's obviously smashed it home. Linesman's flag's gone up, which was a little bit disappointing from that side of it. But as I say, I felt we went 1-0 up, and probably a little bit against the run of play they've scored, which was obviously poor from our point of view, because it wasn't a great goal. I thought it was a cross shot that's come in from there, and I felt Dean should have done a little bit better with it. So not a lot we can do from that. And then we defended very poorly for the second goal, which put us 2-0 down against the run of play. I felt at times, but it could have quite easily been. Sorry, it's just somebody trying to get in there. It could have quite easily been sort of 3 or 4 with them, because we just defended really poorly. But after that, Zane's obviously got us back into the game by scoring a really good goal, and then we got 2 or 3 good chances again, which was good from that side of it. We've managed to get back to 2-2, and then second half really it's just a little bit to and fro. On, I don't think you've got to appreciate how wet it was out there, and there was some poor conditions in terms of the ball shooting and skidding and everything in terms of what we had. So mistakes was made, which is unfortunate, but we managed to get the goal in the end that obviously gave us the 3 points, which was good.
You mentioned Dean Snedger there for the first goal, but later on he made some terrific saves.
He made 2 really good saves in the second half. One was from across again. We questioned him, the way the ball was put in, and was they offside, and obviously the linesman hasn't give it, but he's had to make a really good save there. And there was another one later on, he's had to get across and make a very good save from that side of it. So yeah, very good from that side. Pleased obviously 3 points, though we've still got loads and loads to work on, which is important at the moment. But great characters, we could have folded at 2-0 down away from home, long journey, 4.5 hours. We could have quite easily thrown a towel in there, but we didn't. We kept plugging away, and in the end, might have rode our luck a little bit, but we got the 3 points, which is important at this stage of the season.
And 2 goals there for Zane Banton, and coming from deep, particularly in the first half, he caused them a lot of problems.
Yeah, we just felt we'd probably been a little bit negative in the first 2 games in terms of the way we'd set up, but we'd also looked very good defensively at Woking on Tuesday night. So we've got to pick and choose when we can play this shape and these formations, because obviously at times we leave ourselves totally exposed as a team to be attacked. But when we do go and get attacking the other side in terms of what we're trying to do, we cause lots of problems, and we could have had quite a few goals, especially in the second half. I think Ralston's had 3 or 4 really good half chances to get his shot away, which he didn't. So we need to go and work on that, because as I said before, there's lots of opportunities there for us to go and score more goals than we did today.
You mentioned Ralston Gabriel had chances to score more goals. He scored 1, he stepped up 2 divisions, and he scored 3 and 3. That's not a bad start. Great start. And if you look back at it, he probably could have had more than that. But as we said, it is a transition from his point of view, transition from our point of view. And I said to him on Thursday night, it's probably going to take him 6 to 8 games to get really up to speed with the pace of this league. And I think today was a couple of times he could have got his shot away earlier, where probably in the league, 2 leagues below, he probably got a bit more time. Where here you don't get the time. So, but that will come. We'll go and work hard on Thursday night in terms of the training, lots and lots of finishing on his behalf. But as I say, I think 6 to 8 games time he'll be really up to speed with the league. You've been trying to play, well, you have played, of course, 3-5-2 formations so far this season. A bit of food for thought today, though, maybe. I think it's just as we've said before. Sometimes we play a 3, sometimes we play a 5. I mean, second half for half an hour at Woking we played a 4, so we scored the goal when we went to a 4 on on Tuesday. So we've got lots of formations within a formation, which is good. There's going to be times this season where we're going to have to change during the game, and everybody's got their jobs in terms of if we give them the nod that 1 or 2 might have to just change positions slightly, but we can turn it from a 3-4. A 3 or a 3-5-2 into a 4-3-3 very, very quickly, or a 4-5-1 very quickly. So we've got good options there. We've worked hard on it in training. It's just the manner of the goals today, which was a little bit disappointing, because I didn't think we made Weston work for the goals, where I felt on Tuesday night we made Woking work extremely hard for their opportunities that they created on Tuesday night. Dave Dijo missed a game today through injury. Any chance of Tuesday?
We'll have to see. He's made very good progress since Tuesday. Still quite tender today, so but we'll have to see from that side where he is. But he's made good progress in 4 days. He's still got another 3 days before Tuesday, so we'll have to just see where we are once we get him in on Tuesday a little bit earlier and see how he reacts to a fitness test, really.
That's 6 straight wins for us over Weston-super-Mare, but now on Tuesday we've got Hampton and Richmond Borough at Clarence Park. Their side, they've got a terrific record against us, but you might look at their record first few games of the season and they're not quite the side they were last season.
Well, they've had a massive change around in terms of management, which, you know, when that comes, there's a turnaround in personnel, and you know, I think the previous regime in terms of the management have taken a fair number of their players. So, you know, Gary's got a tough job there in rebuilding the side. But I know, you know, with Gary McCann, he'll work extremely hard on everything he does. He won't leave any stones unturned in terms of trying to get a result on Tuesday night. And it'll be a tough nut to crack on Tuesday. And if we're not on our game, then you know, we won't pick up maximum points. And we've got to try and pick up maximum points because every game's so important in this league.
Lovely, thanks so much, Ian, and congratulations on what was a highly entertaining game.
Thank you, David.
Just a reminder then, the Saints next in action on Tuesday night. That's the 14th of August, when Hampton and Richmond Borough visitors to Clarence Park. National League South kick-off at 7:45.